Remember that? I thought there was no desktop audio, but I think there is. It's just very low. And you have to actually have the audio running for that to happen, so. Yeah. Excuse me. Sorry if things are a little bit wonky today. I had to do a lot of finagling to be able to stream this game. A little bit awkward. That's okay. I think I have figured it out. I have finagled enough to where it looks okay. We're gonna jump into it. No special modifiers or anything. I played the game a little bit. Not a whole lot. I know everyone's playing Diablo 3. Not Diablo 3. Everyone hates Diablo 3. Baldur's Gate 3 right now. I want to play it. I'm just not because I don't have it. So I thought, I'm in the mood. It puts me in the mood to play a good, old-fashioned RPG. This is supposed to be one of the better ones. I would play number 2, but it's the story is very dependent on the first one, and I can never make myself play sequels before originals. I just can't.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
I love how the music stops right on time. That's the sign of care put into a game. Just the little things like that. Alright, just because. Alright, I kind of want to be a mage, honestly. Dexterity, intellect. Intellect is obviously good for a mage. Orlan, resolve. Might -1, perception +2. Yeah, the only one with good intelligence is the godlike. I feel like intelligence has much to do with influence duration of and areas of effects for all abilities and talents. So it's not really connected to magic, is it? So okay. Might, if I'm focusing on magic, I don't need might that much, do I? Physical and spiritual strength. Oh, might determines magic power too. I never realized that before. That's interesting. So I do not want you for anything, really. Maybe for a rogue, this is gonna sneak everywhere, and someone who's gonna. Yeah, this would be good for like a rogue or a smooth talker. Hey, come on, let's go. You're probably better though. Might +2, dexterity -1, constitution +1. Dwarfs are obviously just good in general. I don't plan to take forever at this. No, but I'm kind of curious about doing this. I like the idea of non-combat oriented characters, but they never work in RPGs, unfortunately. It's very rough to play a non-combat character in RPG because there's so much combat. Just as a general rule. So, well, let's do it. Orlan. Oh, not done. Next. Hearth Orlan, Wild Orlan. Defiant Resolve. To being subjected to a will attack, Wild Orlans temporarily gain bonuses to all defenses. Hearth Orlan. When attacking any target that's also being targeted by a teammate, Hearth Orlans convert some of their hits into crits. So basically, the enemy's not paying attention to me, so I can hit him harder. Because I'm tiny. That's kind of fun. So I'm really gonna need teammates. That's what it's all about. Alright. I don't know if I want fighter. I wanted wizard, but... Well, no. Arcane Assault. Spells. Aura +2, mechanics +1. No, let's see what this looks like. Of course, I could just take non-combat abilities here. +3 movement speed, +20 defense when disengaging for 30 seconds. See, that could be kind of cool. Yeah, she can be like a buff debuff character. Increasing their will and leaving them dazed. Parasitic staff. Okay, I'm not actually selecting these. I'm trying to see what they are. Okay, higher accuracy. That seems good. Fleet feet. Kind of like the idea of this. Slicken. Ooh, knockdown on everything. Nice. And shield? Increase damage reduction and a concentration bonus. What's concentration again? Oh, less interruption. Okay. Like, I might want at least some attack. Now let's get rid of Fleet Feet. We get at least one magic attack. Freeze damage to a target, reduces accuracy. Oh, there we go. Debuff and damage. Alright. Might -1, highly recommended for wizard. Nice. Yeah. This is a very incompatible thing, isn't it? What's that? Oh, you just have Arcane Assault. Okay. Kind of like having Perception anyway. I don't want too much might. Intellect. I do want intellect. I want decent perception too. Having at least 11 for everything is probably the best idea in general, but I'm not min-maxing. I'm very much not. That would lower Constitution. How low can my Constitution go? Oh my god. That is so low. If I do this, I will want to never get hit by anything. So, actually, you know what? Oh, that's not what I want. My goal was to go pure wizard, right? That is what I want to do. Come on, computer. Come on, computer. God, why does it keep doing this? It's an old game. This should not be that hard. There. Increased burn and freeze damage reductions. Yes, any enemy that's more than 4 meters away, Wood Elves gain bonuses to accuracy, deflection, and reflex. Not bad. Still a wizard. Nah, alright. You know what? No. I'm going to stick with my first instinct. I'm just going to do it. Alright. Yeah, just stick with it. Maybe bring Constitution down a little bit. Bring Might up a little more. A little more. Yeah, max out Intellect. Duration is actually good because he's using a lot of buffs and debuffs and stuff. I'm guessing. I've never actually played this game super extensively. Okay. And this, I'm not going to read all of the lore. I'm just going to resolve, dexterity, resolve, intellect, constitution, might, perception. You get an extra constitution. Now let's get an extra might. That could be 15 might, 15 perception, and 18 int. That seems okay. Let's see, survival +2, lore and survival, athletics, mechanics, stealth. I'm not going to be stealthing that much. Oh my god, game. It only does this during the character creation. I don't know why it started doing this. Athletics and mechanics. That seems pretty good. Athletics is pretty neat. Alright. That's kind of perfect, actually. Alright. Alright, I'll take that. I kind of like that. Okay. I think it's finally about time to upgrade the... Because it's not stopping my webcam or anything. I don't think it's affecting the stream. It's just the game that's doing this. But I think it just let me... It's an older game now, so it might be game optimization. It's just old. How old is this game? At least 10 years? Probably. Which isn't that old. Yeah, that's probably fine. Alright.
Oh?
I shall lead us. I'll teach you a lesson.
Nothing will slip past me. Follow me. Shh. I'm here.
That wasn't very benevolent. Shh.
I'm flattered.
Bring them down.
Eh? I've got this. To whispers and shadows.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I need to get out of character creation. No, I'm not gonna do that. Just... Why not? There. Out of character creation, the game should run fine now. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you are planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day. There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. But see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He nods in your direction. Sparful nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulders. I'll go see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armor-clad woman who has spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time. She needs to find some spring berries. Watch that she doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Alright. Oh, 5 additional companions or adventurers. Usually it's a limit of 4. 4 total. Neat. Yeah, oh, I know. Oh, God.
Oh.
Alright. First level wizard spells. Second wind, arcane assault. Slicken, spirit shield. Alright. That's all that. Edit grimoire. Staggering number of spells, they are always limited by the capacity of their grimoires. At any given time, a grimoire may only contain 4 spells of each level. Okay. So I can take some out and add some in if I want to. Got it.
Certainly.
Let's see, I have armor. Okay, I actually started a Berserker the other day. And that had a defense of 9. Why does the wizard have better armor than the Berserker? Neutral or friendly. You can interact with them by clicking on their selection circle. Any characters simply greet you and go on their way, but others will have larger conversations to explore. Merchant, Hyoden, has a conversation that opens a store with equipment for sale. Yeah.
Oh?
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
You see a man wearing a simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't quite gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Let's see what you've got. Probably good. I don't have a lot of money anyway. Yeah, stores.
I'll have your water soon enough. The stream's not going anywhere.
Yeah, exploration.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Those attorneys Comment use a plausible real-time system. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Damn it. Okay. I need to remember, AoEs target spaces, not characters. Yeah, I know. Stop it.
Oh?
Ah!
Certainly.
This is it.
Nema says you're a working woman. Of a sort. I was a cook. Yeah? How is it you happen to come here? Damn. Had an affair with the rich man's wife. Okay. The rich woman's husband, and she put a bounty on my head. Let's do that one. That sounds fun. Had an affair with the rich man's wife, and he put a bounty on my head. No offense, but you probably had that coming. They say the gods see that each man gets his due. Don't know if I believe that. They do seem to have gotten the better of you. Kalisha breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer. Makes a girl think, I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lot? It's a hard offer to pass up. You won't find many offers like it in these parts, believe me. Got some big plans in store? Getting filthy rich. Ah, woman after my own heart. May your luck be better than mine. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Odema will give you an earful. Let's be on our way. Alright, let's go back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath if Sparfle's getting your water anytime soon. He knows what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Stream's just down that way. Come on, let's get you your water.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
Come on. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalisha waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice to look up sharply towards the tree line. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the thin moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves towards you with a labored breath.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Sparfle's toe catches on a rock, and he collapses forward in a heap, the feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag. Here, can I tell it to... I should be able to tell it to capture my cursor. There you go. That's probably better for a game like this, right? Yeah.
Ambush!
You attack, you run.
What you need?
I can probably hit my character with that, can't I? Look in.
Yes.
Did it work? I don't think she actually cast it. Oh, oops. Still kind of trying to figure everything out.
Hmm?
Finish them!
Alright.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Come on. bow.
Certainly.
Oh, there we go.
Hmm? Lavaru, beyond seek.
Finish them! Ah!
Take. 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 I think, yeah, staffs are two-handed. Or rods. You can sell everything from the stash, I think.
Certainly.
All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kalisha puts the back of her left hand to her mouth, as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs and heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of the man you recognize as Hyodan, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. This has not been sullied by our hands, men of Air Glanfath. Your words carry no weight when I have seen the truth with my own eyes. Blood must be paid for this intrusion. So I say again, lay down your arms. Don't trust them, they mean to kill us all! Intellect. Judging by the string of animal teeth around your neck, I am guessing you are worshippers of Galawain. If Galawain told you to stop protecting the ruins, would you? The man frowns and motions as if to swing his axe. Hyodan winces, but the blow never comes. Instead, the man cocks his head, intrigued. Of course, but he would not. It is by the command of all the gods that we accept this charge. How do you know? Because it's consistent with their beliefs, or because it's what you were told? I see. The man glares. It has always been known to my people. I see. And what of Galawain's edict that weakness and age must be purged by youth and strength? You think Galawain would want some moldy, crumbling stones to survive long after their builders have turned to dust? The man's nostrils flare as he fumes. He would not. He told us otherwise. I'm sure he did. Just not you personally. But why should that stop you from killing innocents? Distracted, the man's grip falters on his axe handle, and he nearly fumbles it, affording Hyodan the moment he needs to dodge out of his swing, which comes too late. Howling with rage, the man charges at you instead. Alright, go knock him down. Knock him down with all your might. You, back up.
What you need?
And I have no spells. I have a limited number of uses. Ability to use a number of times per encounter. I have also used the sword. Number of times per rest. Okay, yeah, so I have to rest to restore spells. Nice. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companion is now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. barely audible beneath his choked sighs. A whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back as he closes them. Good. Good. The gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I am ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping around the camp, electric and volatile, upending posts and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces you, it feels as though it rending you apart from within. Seated against the wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom, slashed across chest and bowel, Odema's body stirs, and with great effort he raises his sagging head, his eyes barely open. He looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step. You set your hands in the worn folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up onto the ledge. Hyodan trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Hyodan and topples him onto the rocky ground. Restrained, Hyodan lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance of hitting your mark. Oh shit! I've never actually played as like a mage before. I've never actually seen this. If you're not a mage, this is actually throw your weapon at it, and you lose your weapon. I was like, what's gonna happen with a mage? You're gonna throw the rod at him? But no, you just, fire a bolt. Of course you do. You're a mage. Like, this is the kind of thing that sets a really, really great RPG apart from, something like Diablo, where it's all the same. It's just gameplay changes. What am I trying to say? Where all the classes are treated the same outside of controls. I guess I should say it that way. Like, Baldur's Gate 3 apparently does this a lot, too. Where a lot changes depending on choices and what you are, who you are, and all that. And this is the kind of thing that sets a really great RPG apart, in my opinion. Like, this thing, where what you chose at the beginning is going to have impacts. So, yeah, let's channel a bolt. Yeah, just fire. You're a mage. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Hyodan loose. Lurching to his feet, Hyodan clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked from their sockets. You hold just long enough for Hyodan to set his feet and join you on the trembling ledge. There is a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet, and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Ooh.
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
Then we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Oh?
I actually just ran through this area the other day.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Let's get going. Not gonna take too terribly long here.
Someone else has been here. We should move.
Yeah, have things. Let's go over some camping supplies. Ah, right. I should be on normal, right? Pretty sure I was on normal. Yeah. Mace. Hammer and chisel. chipping away at hard surfaces, particularly ones that display structural weakness. Oh, okay. So before I was playing as a dwarf. Again, another one of those things. I was playing as a dwarf berserker before, so my might and strength was like super freaking high. So I didn't even need to come get this to tear down the wall later in the cave. I just pushed on it and it fell over. So, that's cool. I don't know if there's actually a point to torches. I'm not really worried about weapons. This area is not hard or anything. So it looks like, good news, it looks like my AoE spells don't affect my party members. A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and the thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Zarip. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. It's okay, I won't hurt you. The Zarip recoils, the figure still wrapped tightly around its spear. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. The creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. Slowly back away. The Zarip watches warily as you go. I don't want to kill things I don't need to kill.
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful.
Objects like sacred traps and secrets. Okay. Boom.
Worth a look.
Disarm all the things. It's worth experience anyway. Can't go wrong with free experience. I'm not sure if the experience is... I'm sure it goes to everybody, right?
Found something.
Just him that gets the experience. Could be, I guess. Voila.
Oh?
Yeah, I'm not gonna rest right now. I could restore my magic spells by resting, but I don't think I need
Brandish
to.
symbol. I'm pretty sure I saw it on one of the tiles back there.
A symbol of a patterned circle is inscribed on this pillar. An unlit brazier sits at its base. It could be lit if you had the means. Use a torch. Flames kindle swiftly in the brazier. Why not the others? I want to go this way right this second. There's no point to. I need the eye thing before I go up there. Which is right here. Right. Going then. So, can I not use spells? Oh, the Grimoire is a separate slot from weapons. Okay, it's just kind of there. Does that mean a mage can't use two-handed weapons? Hmm. Can I just do two at once? I can. Okay, cool. You step back.
What you need?
Let us end this.
Yes. Certainly.
Get all the things.
What's that?
A viscous slick of something dark and tar-like runs down this wall. The shapes and bulges in the ooze suggest that something lies beneath it, but you can't tell what. Use your water skin to clear off the ooze. You rinse the ooze away, revealing an intricate relief of a man's face. The sunburst surrounding it has chipped away in places, but the details of his head, from the tight curls of hair to the ridges of his pointed ears, still showcase remarkable craftsmanship. One eye socket is empty. A gem fills the other. Place the gem in the eye socket. The chamber begins to rumble, stray rocks dancing across the tile floor. Finally, a large section of the wall gives way.
What you need?
Spot on.
Whatever that is. Jewels! Jewels! Alright, put this. That is the prize here. I'm pretty sure. Tattered journal, crossbow. I'll take the lockpicks from you. I'll take that too. There we go.
Yes.
Now I have a cape! I am Superman!
Wait. Do you hear that?
You back
Wait.
up.
Do you hear that?
Oh. Did that hit them? Wait, friendly fire is a thing. Okay. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I think it hit them. Oops. Okay, yeah, this. A crack runs along this wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Do I have the strength to do that this time? Despite the damage, stone looks heavy and solid. Just run it yourself. You push with all your might, but it does not give. Yeah, that worked last time. Use the hammer and chisel to weaken the wall. You set to work. The cracks lengthen and widen with your efforts. The process is more taxing than you'd expected. Sweat beads your forehead. Your muscles begin to ache. After several long moments, you begin to see light on your side. With one final tap, several blocks of stone shift, then tumble loose, clearing a gap just wide enough to pass through.
Yes.
I could scout ahead. See what's around the corner.
God damn. Someone just obliterated that guy. This is still on normal, right? I swear this was a lot harder last time I played it. Yeah, that guy just exploded into goop. What the heck? Yeah, it's on normal.
Yes.
Mage is OP, maybe?
Do you feel that? There's a draft coming through that wall. I don't hear any sign of that storm.
Alright.
Oh?
Alright, back here is that puzzle area. I already did the traps.
Yes.
Wow, yeah,
Not
she is
quite.
just obliterating everything. I swear she wasn't last time. Maybe you just got a random high roll with her? I don't know. I don't know how she works. Oh, you can automate your party members' combat. Ooh. I kind of like that idea. Play it more like a action game, like Diablo or something, with party members. I don't know, though. Maybe I'll keep it this way. 4 figures stand before another worldly apparatus. An ancient structure. of chiseled Adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out the most among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with a runic language unlike anything you have ever seen, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book.
Cults, man.
Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place. Another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with Adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of Adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you have just seen, but immense, multifaceted, and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions, question that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried, while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. You awaken to find your malaise has broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures of the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Hyodan and Kalisha lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Level. Nice. Alright, what are we good at? We're good at lore, mechanics, and athletics. Which is nice. I kind of want to put at least one in each one. I feel like that's helpful. Because you don't want to go, like, try to go full jack of all trades, master of none through the whole game, I think. In most game, that tends to be a not great idea. You need to excel at something to actually do stuff. But I think at this point, when everything costs 1, getting at least 1 point in everything will probably be beneficial. Like, look at this. Even putting 1 point in this gets me damage reduction. Which is just obviously good. Lore, athletics, stealth. No, I can't get anything else. So I want to drop something and get... I want 2 points in something? 2 points in what, though? Oh, this lets me use scrolls. I mean, I'm a wizard, so scrolls are good. I also could get another stealth. Stealth seems generally okay. Athletics. Grant second wind. Easier to open locks and find and disable traps. Oh, so actually a pretty good rogue thief thing. You know what? Let's drop survival for now. No, that's stupid. Damage reduction is just good. Yeah, I'll keep that for now. Maybe athletics. I just won't be that great at athletics. Now do I want stealth? Why does stealth say 0? I put it up to rank 2 and it still says stealth 0. Why is it doing that? I don't like that. Use level 2 scrolls. Yeah, let's do that. I'll take lore. I'll try to use, like, actually use scrolls. I generally don't use expendable items like that, but... Alright, I can't do level 2 things. Wizard's double. Creates duplicate of the caster to distract enemies. Especially the caster a high deflection bonus until he or she is hit or crit. First level wizard spell. Fast. I want to not get that close. Of course, I have the jolting touch, which is very contrary. Because I guess that's for if things get close. Calls blinding the white icy fog into existence, inflicting blindness and freeze damage over time. That seems kind of good. Bad the target. Maybe I'll just get this. Something that's not AoE, so I can fire it and not worry about hitting everything. Talents. Cane Veil. Conjures a protective shield of magic, dramatically boosting the wizard's deflection. Grimoire Slam. Allows the wizard to smash an enemy with the Grimoire, energized with spiritual energy, causing large damage and knocking the target back. So again, that's for if things get close. Generates a blast on the target when using a wand, rod, or scepter, doing a modest amount of damage to all enemies in a small area around the target. But it says all enemies, and not all. Well, and then it just says AoE. Weapon, defensive, utility. Burn damage and damage reduction. Change the character and the new defensive strategies, increasing his or her engagement limit by 1. I don't want to engage enemies with this character. Accuracy with ranged weapons used on distant targets. I assume that includes staffs. Actually seems pretty good. This also seems very good. Not getting hit by things is usually good. So yeah, let's not get hit by things while we pelt them with magic from a distance. That sounds good. Can I... Why can't I loot? can't I loot? Hey! Let me loot! What?
Hmm? Certainly.
There we go. That was weird. Alright. Probably don't need any of these, honestly. I wonder why the mage started with heavy armor. That seems very, very backwards. Like, honestly, why? It's literally heavy armor. Brigandine. Huh. I don't know. Visions. Vessel flesh. This actually might be good to get. I didn't get this last time. Oh, why is it so freaking hot in here? I'll be right back. I don't know why it's so goddamn hot. Ah! I'm back. Alright. Well, maybe that's... Ah, camp. Damage reduction, that's all I have, which is fine. Store my magic. Yeah, my maximum health was going down. I guess as your endurance goes down, your health does too. I actually didn't even notice that. Alright, I have my magic refilled. I have free uses now.
Yes.
Alright. I have my arcane veil. I'm not gonna save. Fuck it. We're doing like semi-Iron Man mode. No, I don't want to do that. Well, no, it's auto-saving, so it doesn't matter that much.
Certainly.
Take all the stuff. What is that symbol? Per rest. Oh, okay. Per encounter. Oh! I see. So Arcane Veil is 2 per rest. I see. Okay, there's indicators to say. And then spells are just per rest, straight.
Oh?
Okay. I see how that interface works. That's okay. Oops. Okay, he's not gonna let me. Just damage reduction and concentration bonus. So I really need to start being careful here.
Let
I
me
was gonna
stand
predict
this.
it. Did not work.
Ladaru, Beyond, Seek.
Spot on.
Give me all that. Saveth? Remove Saveth Crash. Oh, is this a drug? Yeah. So it gives them a sense of urgency and meaning. Lost in the effect fades. More colorful accounts. Miles want to look for themselves what is the sight of their own soul. How does that actually provide bonuses, do they? I think it's literally just aesthetic. Aesthetic? Something like that. Sword? No. Using rods. Wasn't really much here that I can do right now. Last time I had enough athletics to climb that wall over there. I think I do now this time.
Well met, friend.
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his camp in quick, jerky movements. He looks up as you approach, his expression tense and drawn. "Greetings," he says, a little breathless. "On your way south, is it? Don't get too many of your sorts coming out this way. Meaning no offense. Suppose you're headed for Defiance Bay." He wipes his brow, turning to face you. "The sooner you're clear of these woods, the better, I think." Caravan was attacked. Hard luck, and I'm sorry to hear it. You should be fine from here. There's no missing the veil if you keep to the road. You haven't far to walk. But you'll want to keep clear of this place after that. We were just attacked north of here. Me and a friend of mine. We came out here to hunt some deer. Came up on a bear instead. Great, monstrous thing. And Pearly, he didn't make it. He shakes his head. I don't know what I'll tell his wife. In any case, the forest already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. What happened to your friend? We didn't see it coming. Naunton's voice shakes a little as he speaks. We were following a stag. Pearly, he saw something in the brambles. We went tearing off after it. We all but stumbled into the cave. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before he knew what was happening. The beasts will take what they will, I suppose. He smiled sadly, and this time, Galawain's favor fell upon the bear. In any case, this forest already cost me a friend. I'm heading home before it takes anything else. Very well. I already know I can't fight the bear right now. I very much know that. Unless I can pull some big mage trickery, it's just not happening. I mean, I'm coming back here later, so I probably don't need to hunt around too much. I at least need some friends, if not some level ups. Oh, inner circle will affect all targets within it. The outer circle will affect only enemies. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's good to know. So yeah, your allies need to be grouped in tight to be hit by AoEs.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
He glances at the gnarled, leafless monstrosity of a tree next to him. I feel at home already.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever conceived a Hollowborn child?
Refuse to answer.
That kind of surliness will get you nowhere in Gilded Vale. Lord Raderick has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village, and to him, no answer at all is as good as an admission of guilt. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly toward the deformed tree.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
There's someone who can help. I'm feeling strange ever since a close call with a Bioak. If there's someone in town who can help...
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.